Hello everyone, I'm back. Thank you so much for all your beautiful comments, wishes and everything, wishing me well. But I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. I'm glad to be back doing what I love. Because of this sort of a bit of a pause in proceedings, I've had to change a lot of my schedule. I need to take it a little bit. I'm trying to do too much. So I'm still doing the same, but I'm going to sort of base it differently. So what I'm going to do with the weekly readings is I'm going to do a couple every day. And that will sort of ease me up a bit on weekends. Moving the G's group to once, or G's gang to once a fortnight, and doing the card pulls on Saturdays. So I completely clear my Sundays. Everything else will stay the same. So all I'm basically doing is making sure I've got a bit more time to myself on the weekends. If you're interested in viewing where I'm at or the changes I've made, I've pinned everything to the top of my page on my Facebook page at the Aussie Goddess. So please whip over there and like that page. I'm still going ahead with the next two mini reads on Facebook for the next 2 months, but after those then we go to Saturdays. I'll have to double check, I think that's correct. I think we'll do 2 more, but the one from last Sunday, because I cancelled it, I will do this Sunday, and we do have G's Gang this Saturday, so I'll see you all there. If you are interested in personal readings, donating or gifting to the channel, all of the instructions are below. I'm still offering the coaching program, although at the moment I'm to capacity. So if you're still interested in doing a coaching program, I've kept the prices till Christmas. So just let me know before Christmas and I'll put you on the waiting list and get you up and running for the next one. For all the people who've now gone through the program, thank you so much for joining me. It's been my pleasure to work with you. And beautiful to get your feedback on how far you've come in that little bit of time. So I'm very pleased that we've achieved what we meant to achieve. I think that's everything. Oh, I meant to say too, YouTube Live still on Wednesdays, Instagram on Fridays, but I'm moving it to midday as well because of the time changes here in Oz. All right, now I think it's it. Now I think I've got it. All right, let's get on with this reading. I've missed these readings. I missed you guys. Okay, so we have here the Four of Cups coming through. The Four of Cups is a card that talks about boredom. It talks about, you know, more of the same, doing the same thing over, being offered the same thing. And certainly this person doesn't look like they're really in a place to accept a new offer. So they're just a little bit tuning out here. So there may be something coming your way that you're not really interested in following up at this time. And that's okay. You know, sometimes we need to take time out and really consider if it's right for us or if we're moving in the right direction. But there's definitely some sort of offer coming through. Now, the cups can represent love, but they can also represent creativity. So it could be, you know, a job or an opportunity that you're knocking back at this time. Okay, so I have the Knight of Swords coming through. Well, it could be a person too, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be that somebody's got something to offer you here that you're really not interested in taking at this time. This doesn't mean that you're sort of saying no completely, though. It might be that, you know, it just may not be the right time for something. But this person means business because they're coming through as the Knight of Swords, which means that they are, you know, expressing something to you that's really, or they feel is really important. So... okay, with the Justice card. All right, so there is something here that you need to, even if you're not really interested in it, there's sort of a call here to consider what you're being offered. And that doesn't mean you have to take the offer, but the consideration may be in this closure you're receiving here or the information that you're getting with this offer. So just pay heed, because this is a card that talks about karma going round, things being put back into perspective, I guess, in terms of the universe's way things should be running. So this is definitely something here that you need to sort of take in Don't completely say no to it. Listen to what you're being told. Okay, and then I have the Nine of Wands. Okay, now that makes sense now with the Wheel of Fortune. Rightio. So what's happening here is I feel that somebody is coming in to make an offer to you. Now, I don't feel that you're really interested in this offer at this time, but this person has something to say that's going to be really life-changing here. The Wheel of Fortune says here that the time is right for you to receive this information. So you may have gone through some changes, you may have done some sort of awakening, been through a dark night of the soul, but it's time for you to receive this information. I really feel that you are being overprotective of yourself, which is fine. We all need healthy boundaries. We all need to say where we stand on things. But it's not so much about that. It's more about listening to what is being said, because there's something in what's being said that's going to help you move forward, even if it is an apology, even if it's something being put right in terms of something not being done in the right way in the past. But something here is going to help release you to move you into the next stage. Very karmic energy with the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune coming through. So it's definitely about boosting you in to a new time. All right. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords coming through first. Now, I got this feeling when I looked at the first card, because it's sort of like this feeling that someone's been withholding information from you. They haven't been giving you the whole truth. They may have been feeding you breadcrumbs. They may have been giving you little bits. And I think this is why the disinterest and perhaps the feeling of intolerance I'm getting through the cards. So you're obviously upset with someone because they haven't either given you a truth, spoken a truth, offered you something here. And it's been obviously very frustrating for you. And because of that, you are holding back on this offer. But there is something that needs to be said here, and you need to listen to what is being said. Well, you don't. You do what you like. That's what the universe is saying, all right? Okay. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a card that it is about receiving information. It's definitely about communication. The pages are generally something that comes through some sort of notification, email, across the airways. It's a message. The pages are messengers. So there's a feeling here that something needs to come through to you. I feel that somebody may have been sort of keeping a bit of an eye on you. It's very possible that this person has been sort of watching as things are happening. I don't think whoever this person is has completely left you alone. They've been sort of keeping an eye on things here. There's definitely something that somebody's bursting to speak up. Rightio, here's the Star, which sort of gives off the same energy as the Karma and the Wheel of Fortune. There's something destined for you here that you need to receive. And it is coming via this messenger. So whoever this person is did not speak up about something. There's some sort of truth that needs to be exposed here. Now, for some unknown reason, it hasn't come forward before because you weren't ready, but you are now. So it may have been that you weren't in the right frame of mind, but I really feel here it's more likely that you are you weren't in the right space rather than the frame of mind. So whatever this is, it's part of what's destined for you here. So somebody's offering you something to move you forward. Maybe you've been stuck about something. Maybe you've been stuck on someone from the past. We have a Sun card here. So the Sun card talks about joy and happiness. There's a releasing. It's like a releasing of energy. And it could be that you've been perhaps confused by something that happened in the past. You may be hung up on someone from your past. There's some energy here that's kept you trapped in something. And this is sort of talking about the energy of being released from a situation that's kept you held back. I think sometimes we don't realise if we hang on to the past or we get stuck in the past, what is meant for us in the future doesn't come forward. It sort of stays where it is. But something's pushing you forward here. Into your Ten of Cups and Sun energy. Very, very nice. Ooh, Page of Pentacles coming through. This is a gift. This is actually a gift to you. All right, and we do have here the King of Wands. So you could be dealing definitely with a Leo here, but Leo, Sag, Aries, Aquarius coming through here. And the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius there as well. Whoever this person is, they're bringing you some sort of gift. Something is opening you up to new information, opening you up to new opportunities, but releasing you from something. So it may be somebody offering you closure. It could be somebody telling you, you know, that they have feelings for you. It could be someone who needs to express some sort of apology or release you from something here. But it's coming in at a time that you were ready for it. So I would say that you've been doing a lot of work on yourself and you're probably ready to receive this higher level information. Whoa, look at this, King of Swords. This man means business, or this person needs business. Six of Swords coming through here with the Ten of Pentacles. Very nice reading. Whoever this person is opening the door for your abundance. They are coming up as a king. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who may have done a lot of work on themselves. They've matured. They have done their own awakening here. They've done their own awakening. They've moved away from something too. Something that didn't serve them here. Let me just have a look. I just want to put a couple more cards down. All right, there's some sort of offer coming in here for you. Possibly by someone who wants to open you up to a truth. There seems to be some justice, that something needs to be put right here in the universe. I see you being a little overprotective of yourself here, which is fine, but I do have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's sort of like this was destined to happen at this time. It could have been something that some of you have waited a very long time for, but I don't think that your person nor yourself was ready to hear something here. So whatever it is now, it's sort of like you're ready to hear. You're ready to hear this information now. You can process it. You're at a different level. Maybe you would have been not receptive before, and maybe you are now. But I do see that this person has moved away from something, because I do have the Six of Swords here. And look at that, they want to clarify. I didn't have to do anything there. They just threw the cards at me. I have the Hermit coming out in reverse here, which is quite interesting, with the Two of Cups. So the Hermit in the upright would talk about taking time out from the world, going into oneself and trying to understand something at a very deep level. And I feel with the Hermit in reverse, whatever's happened here is this person in reverse. This person, I hate it when I say it wrong. The Hermit in reverse says to me this person is coming out of a very deep, reflective period. They've done their healing, well and truly done their healing, and they realize you're what they want here with the Two of Cups. So there's a very strong feeling that this person has moved away from something here and to enable them to make this offer. The Six of Swords very often talks about walking on water, moving from troubled waters into more calm waters. And I think this person has come from perhaps an ego state into more of a spiritual state, but there's a calming here, there's a resolution, there's a feeling that they've left things behind that haven't been serving them and somehow or another come into this Two of Cups energy. Just let me take another card. Okay, yeah, look at this. All right, Nine of Swords. They've moved away from anxiety and some sort of pain they've had in their past. So they could have done quite a lot of healing because they've left a lot of bad energy behind here. But I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Sun and the Star card. It's just absolutely beautiful reading. So whoever this person is, they really are ready to, they really are ready. But they needed you to be ready before they came in. So maybe you've been doing the work that you needed to do as well. This person is definitely coming up very wizard-like. So they've achieved at some sort of level here that they've been aiming for. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. We'll draw I have a new deck. Let's test the deck out. The hardest part is always opening the boxes. Look at there. Okay. So I ordered this after I got the Gods and Titans deck because I was so impressed with that. So we have the Goddess ones now, which is absolutely beautiful. So let's have a look and see what additional information the universe has to offer us. Because I missed the weeklies this week, I'm going to start your weeklies from today. So I'll be doing Gemini and Cancer later today as part of my new roster system. Oh dear. Okay, no, that still didn't want to come out. Come on, don't play with me. There we go. Kuan Yin, compassion. There we go. Look how beautiful these cards are. Kuan Yin. Okay, this is about forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Compassion for another's situation is important at this time. Consider another person's point of view and choose connection rather than separateness. Within East Asian Buddhism and Taoism, Kuan Yin is the goddess of mercy and compassion. She is Bodhisattva, one who assists others in attaining enlightenment. It's Bodhisattva. I'll practice that one for next time. Her name literally means one who hears the cries of the world. Her energy is that of a mother, and she is perhaps one of the most popular goddesses in Asia. Her myth is rich and complex. She was said to have a beautiful princess, Miao Shan, who dedicated her life to religious practice, struggling against great odds and her father's cruelty. She attained enlightenment in part by forgiving her father. However, she so loves humanity and has so much compassion that she declined heaven and instead continues to work to this day, helping others achieve happiness and perfect love. This gentle goddess often appears in long white robes, signifying her purity and goodness. She carries a vase filled with water, which symbolizes her flow of compassion on the world. Kuan Yin is a popular deity to consult when you are sick, simply because of her merciful nature and the way she will intercede when you are suffering. For us to find the beginnings of true peace and to extend a compassionate hand to others, we must start with compassion for ourselves. Accepting who we are and where we're at without judgment is a wise place to begin. Should Kuan Yin make herself known to you, it may be a signal to be kinder to yourself and forgive yourself for your past actions. It may be that you are judging yourself too harshly or even expecting too much of yourself. She is also an action-oriented deity who encourages you to make changes. Very interesting. Have a wonderful day.